Am I the a-hole for physically defending myself from a grown man when I was late bringing his daughter home? Story: me, 20 male, my date, 20 female, and her father, 40. I had taken an interest in this girl, and before taking her out on our first date, I found out that she still lived in her parents, and she had a curfew. I respected that she was smart enough to pick a college in her town and staying with her parents. I planned on taking her out to putter golf and have our conversation part done there while we ate some walking tacos. Upon picking her up, her father is this much older man, and according to my date, was very traditional on dating. He said that I need to have her home by 9:30 sharp. I said okay, and promised to take her home on time. We had our date, and it was a fun interaction. Unfortunately, on the way home, there was this jerk who wouldn't let us pass and was going almost 15 below the speed limit. I ended up arriving at her house late. I planned to explain myself when walking her up the walkway to her door, until her father physically grabbed me by the collar of my shirt and threw his free hand in a fist. Out of reaction, I had gotten behind him and twisted his arm. I kept him there as he swore at me and said I will never date his daughter. I let go and sped off in my car. Later, my date called me, telling me that I need to apologize for attacking her father and hurting his pride. I do feel bad that I did this, but I also feel justified for what I did. Top comment reads, NTA, you are 100% legally allowed to defend yourself from assault. I'd reconsider if this is a situation you want to deal with. Someone replied, yeah, you didn't hurt his pride. He hurt his own ego by thinking he could physically intimidate you. Another said, NTA, 9:30 curfew for a 20-year-old? You missed a red flag. That said, she should have called him and said you were stuck in traffic if she knew he was going to fly off the handle. Second red flag. When Big Daddy grabbed you by the collar and raised his other hand in a fist, Girlie didn't say a word. She let him posture violently at you. Don't wait for the third red flag. She is already trying to say you owe him an apology when he was the one making threats. Someone shared, there are men like this. My girlfriend's niece was brought up in Sweden by her mother. When she was 20, she decided to come and live with her dad. She had been living in her own apartment for 3 years. He decided that she had to be home by 10 every night and couldn't be chatting with the local boys. In the end, I loaned my girlfriend the money to buy her ticket home, and then picked her up while her dad was at work, and took her to SFO and put her on a plane to Copenhagen. By the time he got home from work, she was most of the way home to Malmo.